The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. Here are the five for the Raptors. Big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. And it's McCollum in at the point. When you take a glance at the season and standings, Greg, teams are still kind of feeling things out.
Yeah, it's just so early in the season, Kevin, and that means teams still trying to establish an identity, as well as experimenting and just trying out new rotations.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Pass to Ingram. Here's Valanciunas, and good that time.
So hard to move a mountain, trust me. Major damage on the boards being done by Valanciunas.
The pass to Pirtle. To the inside, Barnes. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Williamson. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
McCollum against Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Back to McCollum. Ingram against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
Here's Siakam. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
McCollum against Schroeder. Fires the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most. Because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized, he finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Jones looking for an opening. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Takes the 13-footer, and McCollum the bucket on the assist from Jones.
And you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Siakam kicks to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Ingram. The three from Barnes, rebounded by Valanciunas.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Ingram. Can't hit from 12.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Passes to Purdy. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got his second bucket tonight.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Ingram. No good on that one. Good D by Barnes. Kicks it to Schroeder. The kick out to Barnes. Screen by Pirtle. Over Valanciunas. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And Pearl is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Knocked away. Schroeder dishes to Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Yeah, but that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Oh, GA, the long arms and athleticism up and down this roster for the Raptors. It is something.
Yeah, they have a type that they're looking for. Blocks, steals, deflections, all coming in bunches. The activity will be there.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for McCollum. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
There's Siakam. Zion Williamson making his last shot. And here is Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players, and those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round. Defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
And when Zion Williamson, Brent, is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs. We talk a lot about guys and the obstacles that they overcome. Williamson has faced many setbacks, but still staying committed to the game.
That one is no good. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion, again to the rack.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. He has 5. Schroeder with the ball. To the middle. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Alvarado. Still scoreless. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Schroeder, right side. This is it to Siakam. 6 to shoot. Barnes outside. From the wing. Pelicans pull it in.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Williamson in the post. Covered by Siakam. And Williamson throws it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
So shifty in these pick and roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him in that situation.
Here's Alvarado. Williamson finds Alvarado. And Valanciunas now atop the key. Now here's Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. And the basket by Alvarado.
And that's his game. Ignore the D. Focus on what you do and knock down that triple.
Now here's Schroeder. He's defended by Alvarado. And here's Barnes for 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Time for some consideration in the passing category maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Kicks it to Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. For 3. That one misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Schroeder. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trailed by 3. Alvarado with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. Pirtle with the steal. And Anunoby, here we go.
New Orleans. First personal.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for the Raptors. OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. Daniels comes in for Jones. And then for Toronto, Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. free throws good from Anunoby.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Alvarado, defended by Trent. Alvarado passes to Daniels. Fires for three, sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors.
2 minutes remaining. And
Here's the pass to Pirtle.
2 minutes.
Here's Anunoby. Pirtle sets the pick for Anunoby. The 11-footer off the left rim and out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Williamson. It's good. This game is all even. Williamson's got 11.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Barnes looking around. Now, here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. Passes to Marshall. He kicks it to Daniels. Williamson, the screen. Launches a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. In Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Pass to Achua. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And he gets it to go. Alvarado's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Trent. He's defended by Alvarado. Trent outside. Launches it. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. In this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
We've got Trey Murphy. Daniels out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Marshall in its small forward. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Williamson. Now the pass to Alvarado. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. Alvarado's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, DA, thanks.
Dick.
And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates, always on time and on target.
Pass to Marshall. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kicks it to Daniels. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And you love the energy of Jose Alvarado. He just brings it on the floor, a clear fan favorite.
Has such a unique style of basketball, the way he goes about his business. And if a coach is smart, you're not trying to change it one bit. Jose brings all of that and mixes it up every single night.
Here's Marshall. The Raptors getting the bucket. And it's Alvarado missing. Now Dick. Nothing on the board. Passes it to McDaniels. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Marshall. Fires from deep. Siakam pulls it in. It's Trent on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. Siakam looking around. Lock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Now here's Williamson. 11 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dick passes to Trent. Screen by McDaniel. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burner.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Valanciunas comes in for Daniel. And McCollum subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Now here's McCollum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He kicks it to Marshall. Can they get it? Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. Poked away. Williamson outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got 5 now.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
McCollum against Schroeder. From the high post, and he nails the jumper.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to Williamson. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Achua. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Schroeder against McCollum. Schroeder kicks to Pirtle. Greg talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. For the New Orleans Pelicans, their last game a loss to Orlando. Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks to Marshall. Valanciunas with a screen on Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Marshall passes to McCollum. Shots over Schroeder, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Marshall. 7 points for C.J. McCollum. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Shot from 12, and he hits the jump shot. And the Raptors lead by 1.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
McCollum outside. Pass to Marshall. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
McCollum against Schroeder. Pass to Trent. Inside, here's Pirtle. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Valanciunas. New Orleans gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. And finished off by Williamson.
And Williamson knows how to get into a rhythm, and once that happens, hey, good luck.
And here's Trent. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. 7 changes for New Orleans. Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Herbert Jones in for Marshall. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. On defense, the Raptors trailing by 2. New Orleans moving it around. And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by Trent.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Schroeder with the ball. Jones covering. The pass to Anunoby. On the wing, Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. High, arcing shot. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. McCollum against Schroeder. Pass to Ingram. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Anunoby. Passes it to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. He's covered by Ingram. It's Trent on the wing. And he hits it to tie the game up. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. McCollum outside. Here's Valanciunas. The dish to McCollum. He kicks to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Williamson is screen on Anunoby. And Williamson throws it down.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
McCollum against Schroeder. He feeds it to Pirtle. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nance is checked in. Second free throw, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Now here's Ingram. Down low. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Trent with it. The kick out to Barnes. Back to Trent. Feeds it to Pirtle. The rebound by Nance.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Jones. Still yet to score. Jones sets the pick for Nance. Kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Anunoby. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Nance. And now a 5-point Pelican lead. Now Trent.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Trent passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And when Pirtle gets into a groove, he demands the ball. He's incredibly dangerous when he has the hot hand.
Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Here's Ingram. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight from the baseline. Pelicans pull it in. Following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. McCollum against Schroeder. Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Here's Barnes. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6. Pelicans leading by 3. Ingram passes to Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Oh, yeah. When Larry Nance Jr. sees a chance to throw it down, he'll throw down.
The pass to Pirtle. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Escape from Valanciunas. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. McCollum against Schroeder. McCollum no good. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Trent passes to Pirtle. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Jones. That shot, no good.
And shooters are always worried when Pirtle is nearby. He really goes all out on defense.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at the Raptors, next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring some fire, some hot sauce intensity for that barbecue chicken.
But not too much hot sauce. I know how you slather that stuff on your combo plates. Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You love what their second unit has done. Major contributions offensively. I just wonder if they can keep it up.
Well, it's been part of their identity, having interchangeable parts. It's just how this team is built. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Now, here's Schroeder. So the Raptors 5 right now. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby.
3.
And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And while we've got him open, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
You wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
Here's Schroeder. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Siakam outside. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him, and he makes that one. 14 points for Jakob Pirtle.
The talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Pass to Valanciunas. Dishes it to McCollum. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. McCollum against Schroeder. Passes to Barnes from downtown. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Terrific feed from Valanciunas, a big man scanning the deck.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. Softly drops in the floater. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Out to Ingram. McCollum against Schroeder. Williamson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And it's Pirtle that time on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Jones in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. And a wide open look for McCollum. Misses the 3. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Siakam against Ingram. The offensive rebound. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Pass to Ingram. He can't hit that time. Good D by Barnes. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. He dishes it to Pirtle. Siakam outside. Stolen by McCollum. To the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
So it's Toronto. The Pelicans make their last shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's Schroeder. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Barnes dishes to Schroeder. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Schroeder's got 11 points.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
McCollum against Schroeder. The 10-footer. Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from McCollum.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Off the mark from 16 feet out. The Raptors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Driving the lane. That one good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 4.
With those long strides, Siakam can eat up ground in a hurry.
Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Sinks that one from the post. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. With the step back. Siakam against Williamson. Siakam outside. Shot clock at 5. Her passes to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Trey Murphy's checked in for Jones. Trent's checked in for the Raptors.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Schroeder. how he did last season. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
McCollum against Schroeder. McCollum dishes to Ingram. Five on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 4. Anunoby kicks it over to Schroeder. Barnes screen on McCollum. Here's Schroeder. And another basket for Toronto.
That kind of look is right in Schroeder's wheelhouse.
McCollum against Schroeder. McCollum outside. There's the feed to Williamson. Good D by Barnes.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Trent gets the bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here is Ingram. He's got 10. And the Pelicans miss again.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Pirtle with a screen on McCollum. Here's Schroeder, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
A versatile attack and a change of speed guard. Once Schroeder gets things going, the opposition could be in for a long night.
McCollum finds Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
McCollum against Schroeder. Pirtle with a screen on McCollum. Over in the corner, Barnes. Hits the three-point foul. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Schroeder against McCollum. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that one's good. Ingram.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Brandon Ingram, Tiny Dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Jakob Pirtle. McCollum passes to Valanciunas. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Schroeder against McCollum. Schroeder kicks to Trent. And the pass to Barnes. Floats one. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Ingram. Back to Williamson. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Just so good off the pass. McCollum set up and ready at all times.
Pass to Barnes. 27 seconds left in the third. Back to Schroeder. Screen by Pirtle. Schroeder passes to Berg. And yes, it's good. And it's now 22 points for Jakob Bertel.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas on the roll. Really hard to convince somebody to get in front of that.
The third quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, ways by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
Let's go. It's a tight one.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Zion Williamson. Daniels out there with Jose Alvarado. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time.
Trey Murphy.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Schroeder. Trent outside to the middle. Here's Siakam.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Williamson with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Daniels, no good. Raptors leading by 4. And stolen by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. He feeds it to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Siakam following the score by New Orleans. Lock at 6 to the paint. Achua. Dunk by Achua.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Alvarado with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Now here's Schroeder. He's defended by Alvarado. Schroeder outside. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trail by 4. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Schroeder passes to Achua. Schroeder looking over the floor. They get a hand on it. Alvarado with the steal. Over in the corner, Marshall. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Larry Nance is checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels.
Raptors.
Then for the Raptors, Bertel, he is checked in for Achua. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Dennis Schroeder. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Achua's checked in.
Raptors substitution. Number 5, Precious Achua.
Pelicans on D. And there's another turnover by the Raptors. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Marshall. He's covered closely. Here's McCollum. That ball. Great assist by Marshall. McCollum's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Siakam outside. Stolen by McCollum. The pass to Alvarado. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now, here's Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. Trent against Williamson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Toronto calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put them over the limit.
Some changes for Toronto. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for McDaniels. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Trent. Siakam left side. Pass to Anunoby. Can they get it? Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Here's Barnes. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Pelicans leading by 3 to the inside. And the jam by Larry Nance.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Schroeder outside. Passes it to Siakam. Anunoby with it. Three-pointer. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
Now here's McCollum. And here's Marshall from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Siakam. Takes it off the glass.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's McCollum. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And he puts his signature on that slam, fellas.
As he usually does. You're right, Greg. That kind of elevation. Clark is his bread and butter. Schroeder with the ball. He's defended by Alvarado. Siakam outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Tries from 10. Again, the Pelicans score.
And this is part of the patience of C.J. McCollum. In-air adjustments with the defender on him. You have to like that body control.
Here's Barnes. Siakam left side. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Yep, it counts. And it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Screen by Pirtle. And stolen by Williamson. Pass to Alvarado. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Marshall.
Jose Alvarado. One shot.
Alvarado, no good on the free throw. Raptors trail by 8. Siakam passes to Schroeder. Barnes outside. Back to Schroeder. Passes it to Pirtle. 6 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. 6-point game. Pass to Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Anunoby. Jones kicks to Ingram. Valanciunas hits a screen for Ingram. High post try. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pelicans.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Schroeder dishes to Barnes. And there's the pass to Siakam. The tray. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. Here's McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force, finishing through contact.
C.J. McCollum. 4th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Toronto. Dennis Schroeder at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Schroeder.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
And so he makes both from the line. And so here is New Orleans, leading by 5. Pass to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Anunoby.
Pelican foul. Jonas Valanciunas. Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for the Raptors, OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Valanciunas with a screen on Barnes. Here's Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Schroeder against McCollum. Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
McCollum against Schroeder. And the basket by McCollum. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Well, fearlessness by McCollum there, willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Here's Siakam from down in the low post. It goes. Siakam's got 10 points in the quarter.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Raptors trail by 3. Schroeder, right side, down low. Here's Siakam. And that one, good. Siakam's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Pass it to Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line, Ingram always improving. We'll see if the defense made a mistake this time with that foul.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now here's Schroeder. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Misses the layup. Williamson finds McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Schroeder. And here's McCollum for 3. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 6. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Siakam inside. He is guarded by McCollum.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
The line for your Pelicans, Zion
get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 7-point lead. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Inside. They double-team Siakam. Nobody near Schroeder. Off target from three-point range. McCollum with the ball. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of controlling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.